say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Special thanks to Skylar Cole for that lovely performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back, folks. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And here we can check out the story for Paul George.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Filling out the wings, it's Mann and George. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. And for the Bucks, Giannis and Lopez together down low. Malik Beasley is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Crowder in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Grant, for them, this is game 2 of a back-to-back. Does that schedule wear you out as a player?
You know, at times the schedule can be tough. But sometimes it also works in your favor because you can maintain a good rhythm game to game.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Now Lillard. Pass to Crowder. Antetokounmpo with it. And it's off from three-point range. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Antetokounmpo with the block. And he gets it back. And he gets it to go. Here's Lillard. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. Now Antetokounmpo to the inside. Beasley. The rebound by Mann. Pass to Harden. Three-pointer. Milwaukee with the rebound. After Harden retires, most fans will realize how truly generational a talent he's been.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best shooting guards to ever play. A unique shooting guard. Thick and strong and quick and crafty, deep range, excellent passer. Played a lot of different styles effectively. He'll be much more appreciated after he's done than I think he's appreciated as he's playing.
And here are the Clippers now, following the score by Milwaukee. Zubac passes to George. Zubac with a screen on Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. George, no good.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
And here's Beasley. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Lopez. Zubac with the steal. On the wing man, jacks up a 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. The Bucks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Now here's Beasley. Tight defense on him. Here's Leonard. Second chance shot. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
The reach, the athleticism, the timing, no surprise Giannis swatted that one away.
Lillard looking around. Shoots over Harden. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
From downtown, it's good. Set up beautifully by George.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
Lopez, the screen on Leonard. Antetokounmpo for three. Rebound by the Clippers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
And you know, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too. Boy, that defense smothered them in there. Love the intensity.
Pass to Lillard. To the wing, right side. Lopez against Zubac. Lopez passes to Lillard. Over Harden. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
And the Bucks call time here. The Bucks will go for a different look here. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Gallinari comes in for Antetokounmpo. Connaughton, he's checked in for Crowder. And it's Beverly in for Beasley. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Coffey comes in for George. Powell, he's checked in for Mann. And it's Highland in for Harden. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. And you think about the value of continuity, Clark. A new coaching staff for these Bucks, but the roster has had plenty of time to develop chemistry.
Well, I'll tell you what, Giannis is at the center of everything they do, BA, including winning that championship. Not many conflicting personalities certainly helps, and these guys are well molded together.
Now here's Powell, coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. Here's Leonard. Great D that time from Gallinari.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Highland against Lillard. Plumlee, a screen on Lillard, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Jackson comes in for Damian Lillard. Tucker's checked in for the Clippers. Paul George comes in for Coffey. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Portis. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's George. No one on him. Makes an easy one.
And George is so smart, so crafty on the dribble. He's just got an excellent way of controlling the ball and his body as he's dribbling.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers ahead, leading by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation, and that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
Giannis and Portis work together inside. Patrick Beverley out there with Green. And it's Connaughton in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Basket counts.
PG-13, using that length inside.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
You have to give Paul George a lot of credit. He's willingly accepted a secondary role on the Clippers. He said, quote, Kawhi is the #1, I'm the #2. There is no ego. I'm totally fine with that. I try to compliment him and also take the load off of him. And Brian, when they are both right, there's not a better tandem in the game.
Good point. Top tier. Thanks, Allie. Beauchamp, he's checked in for Green. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Antetokounmpo, right side. Oh, Giannis, just too much.
Physical defense, nothing new to Giannis because he faces that every night.
Well, Clark, with his mix of power and length, at times Giannis can seem unstoppable.
You know what? Not often is it that one guy forces teams to reconsider their whole defensive game plan, but Giannis forces you to build the wall because you don't want him getting downhill, or he'll make you suffer the consequences.
Shot clock at 2. George, no good.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Highland against Antetokounmpo. Giannis driving in. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. For 3, George. The rebound by the Bucks.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Pass to Beverley. Antetokounmpo for 3. Another miss by Antetokounmpo. And here's George. They'll bring it up for the Clippers. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Powell against Beverley. Powell passes to George. 3-pointer. That doesn't go either for George.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Pass to Connaughton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Powell covers. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Shoots over Powell. Another miss by Antetokounmpo.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Here's George. Boy, it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. George has got 6.
stepping in.
Bucks will go for a different look here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Crowder comes in for Beauchamp. Beasley's checked in for Connaughton. And Lillard subbed in for Beverly. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Zubats, he's checked in for Plumlee. Leonard comes in for Tucker. Mann, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's James Harden in for Highland. .146 left in the first half of this game. Now here's Lillard. He had 16 in the win against the Bulls in Chicago.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Beasley for three. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Harden against Lillard. Here's Zubats. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Brook Lopez. All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubats, what do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
Shoot two.
First one falls for him. And Zubats drops them both. 1:07 left in the second quarter. Lillard outside. Here's the three. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Mann. Yet to see a basket. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for James Harden.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Coffey, he's checked in for Powell. The Bucks trail. There's 45 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And here's Crowder from the arc. Drains the triple. Crowder's got himself on the board with a three there.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Harden finds Leonard. Back to Harden. Fires from deep. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last three go. Way too competitive for that.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Lillard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portis with a screen on Harden. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Beasley for 3. The shot no good. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The Clippers on top. They lead by 6. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just had to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play the unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves an offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. And fellas, when you're enjoying an NBA game here on 2K Sports, what really puts it over the top?
It's a tough one, Ernie, but I have to say not button mashing through the cutscenes.
What is not button mashing through the What does that even mean?
Kenny, you don't know because you do it all the time. It's when you keep hitting that button to skip all the in-between stuff and get back to playing. Next time you're playing, don't do it. Slow down. Savor all that hard work put in by our fine 2K crew. And they're paying me to say that. Now back to our game. Pretty impressive first half for the Clippers.
Well, they got the extra credit for their hustle on the glass. Playing with great energy and intensity, they came into this game determined not to be outworked.
And what I like, it's pretty much every possession. They just don't take many plays off.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Terrence Mann is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubats in at the center position, filling out the middle. Lopez, the screen on Harden. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. Lillard's gotten a second bucket on the night.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, everybody knows that Giannis Antetokounmpo is not just one of the best bigs in the league, but one of the best teammates all the way around. people say about him, he does everything. His teammates say he deals with guys, takes good care of them, makes sure they're healthy from top to bottom. He's the ultimate leader.
Special talent, Allie, and a special person. Thanks for that. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Zubats.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And Clark with Jay Crowder, he's always been an asset for a team in contention.
Defensively, he's versatile. He can defend a number of different positions when you look at Jay Crowder. And that allows him to be a guy that you can give good minutes to in the playoffs.
Pass to Lillard. This one for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Outside for Harden. Pass to Man. George for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. And he lobs it up. The feed. The jam. Giannis.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Here's Leonard. Sinks the 15-footer. Leonard's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Leonard with the block.
And he's been an elite defender his whole career. Kawhi flat out makes plays on D.
Zubats with a screen on Lillard. Pass to Leonard. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Zubats with a screen on Lillard. Harden from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Antetokounmpo finds Beasley. And here's Lopez. Antetokounmpo inside. Give him 8. Yep, count it. And it's now only a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And what a move by Leonard. Baiting the defender to get them where he wants them.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Gallinari comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Connaughton, he's checked in for Crowder. And it's Beverly in for Beasley. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Plumlee's checked in for Zubats. Coffey comes in for Paul George. Powell, he's checked in for Mann. And it's Highland in for Harden.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Lillard passes to Beverly. There's 49 seconds left in the third. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. Let's take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month. The 4th spot held by the Bucks.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Beverly with it. No made baskets yet. 4 on the clock. Portis finds Connaughton for the tie. Buries it from 3. And it's a tie ball game.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Down low. It's tipped. Portis with the steal. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Lillard outside for the lead. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now. Highland against Lillard. Plumlee, a screen on Lillard. Back to Leonard. Shoots over Beverly. No good. A bit long that time. Tie game in Milwaukee. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Giannis and Portis work together inside. Patrick Beverly out there with Pat Connaughton. And it's Beauchamp in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Let's go with a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 7 rebounds in the game. To take the lead. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. George feels it out a bit. Out to Powell. Takes a 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Antetokounmpo against Tucker. The strong finish by Giannis.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
George against Connaughton. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Beverly. Connaughton with the ball. Now Antetokounmpo. Powell covers. Just 5 to shoot. Beverly for 3. Hits the trifecta. Hey, Beverly's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And after being stone cold from the floor in the first half, they've rediscovered their touch.
Exactly. I mean, finding their stride offensively, and they're on top on the scoreboard, and things are looking pretty good for them right now.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. group getting ready for the Bucks. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Portis. Crowder comes in for Beauchamp. Beasley's checked in for Connaughton. And Lillard subbed in for Beverly. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Zubats, he's checked in for Plumlee. Leonard comes in for Tucker. Mann, he's checked in for Coffey. And it's Harden in for Powell. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. And they told the team it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You could see the players loved the message. They looked fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And here are the Clippers now. Trailing by 2. Here's George. And that one is right through the heart.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Crowder, the pass to Lillard. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Zubats.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Leonard passes to Mann. 6 to shoot. Outside for Harden. Can't get it to fall.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Beasley. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Look at Beasley stepping up in the big moment. Being the guy for this team when they need him to do just that.
Pass to Leonard. Over Antetokounmpo. Leonard can't get it to go. For Milwaukee, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. And here's Lopez. Leonard defending. Got a piece of it, and they recover it. Lopez finds Crowder. Offensive rebound. Tough bucket. The Greek freak.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Pass to Leonard. From the arc. Drills it from deep.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Out to Beasley. Crowder, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Beasley outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Zubats with a screen on Crowder. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by the Clippers. They're trailing by 1. 43 seconds left in the 4th. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth. George against Crowder. George passes to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Lillard. Ooh, stolen by Harden. George outside to take the lead. Yes!
Shot after shot, one after the other. PG, Paul George, making it happen.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Now Antetokounmpo. Beasley outside. Fires the 3. So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Kawhi, that was a thrilling matchup tonight. What does it mean to pull out a close game like this?
It's great because we're trying to build. You know, we're doing it too late. In the fourth quarter, we're playing hard, making shots, but we got to start off early. Too many mistakes in the first half. We end up closing it down in the fourth quarter, though.
When it mattered the most. Thanks, Kawhi. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview.